You're still muted.
There you go. Okay. Is that better, everybody?
Try it again.
Yeah, I can hear myself. Okay.
So the intro did get interrupted. All right, do it again.
Dang it! Okay, I had a perfect intro. We'll do it one more time. We got time. We got time to kill. Okay. So. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the Morning Brick, the best place for your LEGO news, rumors, opinions, and discussions here at 10:30 Eastern Time at Atlanta Brick Co. TV. I'm your host, Mark, also with co-host Daniel.
No joke today.
Yep. An uninterrupted intro again.
Yeah.
Two in a row. Well, the first time we missed it.
So Joe fan club members, sorry, Joe's not here. But if you're in the Joe haters club, you know, it's I guess a good week for you.
You can spill the tea. Joe isn't here. We're here for it. It's great. So that was exactly what we said just a minute ago. Now the audio's working.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
we'll check in on him once the stream's over if he hadn't showed up yet.
He might actually pop in at the end. There's a rolly chair right there. He can actually scoot in if he wants to. But anyway, we've got a couple fun news items today. Nothing crazy.
Yeah,
and then I got a bunch of stuff. I was very financially irresponsible this week. So I could talk about a lot of Lego was purchased.
Yeah, start with that. Go ahead. Tell us about your Lego week.
In the store, we got a couple of the Nightmare Shark ships in. And Randy got one. And I got one. And that's a big $140 set. It's an awesome set. I've been wanting all the Dream stuff, so I got it. I was thankfully paid for most of that with store credit. I also cleaned out all my bulk brick that was sitting over there. That weighed up to, what was it, 80 pounds?
Oh, goodness.
Anyway, it was a lot. No, it wasn't 80 pounds. It was more like 40. Anyway, it was just enough for me to carry out the door. And so I got all that.
Lifting the bags.
Yeah, I had like 6 or 7 double-bagged bulk brick things. I got all that.
Well, you know what they say.
Two
trips are for bums.
Yeah, exactly. It was only I did it all in one trip. I was proud of myself. Very manly of me. And then I also pre-ordered the Viking Village.
Okay.
So I got that, and now this is really starting to get multiple hundreds of dollars. And then I also got a medium-sized friend set for the parts.
Okay.
And it wasn't the botanical garden; it was something else.
Not the botanical garden.
It was another set. It actually had those pieces though. It's the igloo set.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And so I needed a few more of those for a project, and so I'm like, rather than go on Bricklink and spend $8, $10 a piece, I could just buy it.
Are they really?
Oh yeah, they're not cheap. They're expensive. Huh. And then
in clear.
In the clear color. The blue color is probably a little more affordable because they've been around for a while.
Junky city set, yeah.
Yes, a city set. I have a bunch of the blue ones. I don't need those. But anyway, so I spent a lot of money. I haven't even touched any of them. I did build the Pegasus Nightmare King mount thing. Yeah. That was fun. Very nice build. But that's my Lego week is basically just being crazy irresponsible.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of stuff. Yeah. But what about you, Daniel? Anything to report?
I haven't been buying much, but I've actually been building some stuff, which is unusual because I don't have any space to put anything. But so I guess it was Thursday, because I think it was during the joy of building. I was like, I feel like building something. What should I build? So I built the large James Bond Aston Martin.
Oh,
which is really cool. I actually meant to bring it in to show Garrett all the play features, because he didn't know it had all the James Bond.
Seat.
He didn't know it had the James Bond features. He just thought it was the Aston Martin, and he thought it was kind of lame.
Now it's a lot more integrated.
It's got the ejector seat. It's got the machine guns that come out the front headlights. It's got the rotating license plate. It's got the bulletproof shield that pops up behind the rear window. It's got like a secret phone in the door. There's all kinds of
It's
cool
a lot
stuff
of
in it. It's jam packed with stuff. It's really cool.
That's one thing I remember from James Bond is the car always did crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, it was just a big gadget. So I built that on Thursday, and then I think it was probably Friday or Saturday. I spent a lot of time taking some pictures of my new Hashima tower and some minifigures and stuff.
They looked great on Instagram, by the way.
Actually, thank you. So I could actually do a mock post about it, and not just stories and things from Brick Fair.
Yeah, not just resharing, but posting your own content for it.
Yeah,
it's good.
So now I've got that, and then I guess it was either Saturday or Sunday. I started building the new microscale Hogwarts.
Nice.
Which is a really nice set. If you like Harry Potter or Hogwarts, it's really nice that it encompasses kind of the entire castle.
The grounds
and it's really well done, but I, as a nitpicky micro-scale builder, have already made a laundry list of things that I'm going to change and tweak on it.
How long is this laundry list? Just out of curiosity.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 corrections / fixes and 6 additions that I'll be making.
So is it going to be double the size?
No. Okay. It won't be a significant increase in size. The fixes are just things that I wasn't really happy with the way that they did it. I think it could be a little cleaner, a little better.
If anyone's going to improve this set, I think it's going to be you. So that'll
yeah, so I'll mess with it for a while, and then maybe if I think it's significantly different enough, I'll probably take some pictures of it.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Well, let's quickly see who's here in the chat. We got a bunch of our friends here. We had Diana's here, Ben Cossey. Good to see you, Ben, from Australia.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
Morgan, Nexus to Zach, T. Valkyrie, Chris Dodson, Emmy's here, Brick Mom VA, a bunch of our friends, Travertine, Sam Williamson. And so one funny comment was, let's see, where is it? The audio wasn't working, so there was a lot of comments about that. Thank you for letting us know. We figured it out. Ben Kazi said, "Morning Brick, more like the amazing shirts show." Which I mean, we got some cool shirts here at Atlanta Brick Co. This
is not one of our own designs. I wish somebody else. I wish we had come up with this one.
We're not going to steal that one, but that's a good one. So, yeah. And then Joe is here.
What? Where are you?
Joe, what are you doing? You bum? Come on, you got get over here.
He might be worse than a bum.
He's a chump.
Yeah, I think he's borderline in chump territory.
That's pretty
Not
bad.
showing up for the morning break.
Yep,
terrible.
Exactly. Oh, Bricksmith's in the chat too. Good to see you, Bricksmith. Woo!
Hey, Julian, how's it going?
Exactly. Ben Sutherland from Facebook, and Flounder is here too.
Get back to work, Flounder.
And I think Flounder had a comment about Joey. I want to read, or Corey. I had to help Corey from OBC carry like a 60-pound bag across Disney Springs on release day.
Oh, Corey.
Sounds like a lot of Lego. So, all right.
That's okay. Flounder's a buff dude.
Yeah, if anyone could carry that bag across Disney Springs, Flounder,
Flounder
I'm sure
could
you
probably
could do it.
Carry Corey across Disney Springs.
That sings, and then Corey's a big guy. Oh yeah, that's great.
Definitely Joey.
Yeah, I could carry Joey across. Yeah. Anyway.
Flounder could throw Joey like a javelin.
We probably would, because it's basically Joey's fault that Orlando Bricko isn't open yet. That's the running story.
It's all on Joey.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to drop a like. It really helps the channel.
Are we ready for some news?
Let's do it.
Let's do some news.
We got any? Want to do photo news or list news?
Yeah, let's start with a photo. What do we got?
I got the little palace here.
Yeah, do that one. Let's do so we got the Disney Micro Palace of Agrabah from Aladdin, which is an interesting one. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like a series, an ongoing kind of series with the micro Disney castles, because we had the main Cinderella castle, and then they did the micro Haunted Mansion.
They did, yes.
Which those were both things from Disney parks, but now this one's from a movie. And the box art's different, so it's like, I don't know. Is it a series? Isn't it? I don't know. If you're a completionist, you'll have to decide what you think that classifies as.
It's got this little trimmer on the outside edge, which is nice, but that seems to be different from the little mini Disney castle.
It seems to be, yeah. And I think the Haunted Mansion had maybe a gray border, and I think it had rounded corners. So the style is not necessarily lining up, but if you like micro-scale Disney castle things, I think this looks good. We've got a nice slew of metallic gold parts there as well. Those 3x3 domes are one of the only new ones I see. Because I know a lot of those dishes and curve slopes and things have been around. They're using an interesting stair technique that I think has really generally only been used in mocks up until this point. It may have shown up in
that's an illegal technique, I'm pretty sure, because they're letting little panels
sort of
rest in there.
Yeah, they're probably trapped, so you can't just shake it and they come out. They might have used it as like the pages in the book in the Harry Potter icon set. So somebody can double check me on that. But that was a very popular technique with mock building, because at a certain scale, it's hard to do stairs that look small enough. The jumper technique only gets you.
Exactly. This is great for a micro scale like this. It's perfect.
Yeah. It's really nice to see more and more kind of mock techniques making their way into the legal Lego building system.
It is true that recent sets are definitely infringing on mock level quality of techniques and style, and it's great. So.
Which is great, because they're hiring more and more mock builders. Back in the 80s and 90s, to be a Lego designer, they were hiring like industrial engineers and product designers who didn't know anything about Lego in particular.
Maybe they were architecture background, but not really.
Yeah, they were people who were just able to design anything, and they were probably more focused on keeping costs down and efficient parts usage and things, whereas now we're seeing more people who know more about Lego, who are learning those other skills but have the core background in Lego.
It's great. Do we have a price point for this one?
I didn't get one when the pictures first came out.
In that 40
I'm
range.
Sure there is one now.
30 or 40 range, maybe.
I'll see if it's come up on Lego.com.
Another one that came up that the crowds and the fans were just screaming to the skies for this set. They really wanted to see it, but it was it's the Millennium Falcon holiday diorama. And they really wanted to see this set. This is what every little kid's dream is, to see Rey, Finn, and Chewbacca in kind of holiday attire eating a turkey.
BB-8 and a porg.
In front of a porg. So this is this scene to get if you're a Star Wars fan. I mean,
the Palace of Agrabah is $39.99.
Okay, 40. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah. I might end up picking that up for the gold pieces. We'll see.
Yeah. So this is just a waste of everything. Space, resources, time. The only redeeming quality I've seen is there is a like one of the Jedi manuscript books.
Oh yeah, the sacred texts. Yeah.
The sacred texts, exactly. And it could be a sticker, but if it is, I think it would be the only one in the set, because I don't see anything else that looks like it could be a sticker or a print. So it's possible it'll be a print, but also possible it'll be a sticker. I'm gonna hope it's a print, because that would be the only thing that would save this set in any capacity.
Hopefully that is a print, because that would be a nice addition to the books.
The Christmas tree build, even as far as they've been making Christmas trees for decades, people. This is abysmal.
That's a very weak Christmas shrubbery.
Yeah, maybe it's an alien Christmas tree. I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
I know people do like the Star Wars sweaters on, like the Star Wars figures.
The more ugly
Finn
Christmas
and Rey
sweaters
is a good addition, and I'm sure this set
What's
is either
actually on their sweaters. Can you see?
You got the Millennium Falcon on Rey, and you got the Rebel logo on Finn.
I'm surprised those are ones they haven't done already.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and why
could be different colors?
And it's holiday diorama. Why isn't it Life Day diorama? That's
I saw Morgan. Was it Morgan?
For Zoom
content Life Day. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Life Day.
Exactly. And Brick Monvier says maybe Lego should hire Daniel to design the microscale stuff. I think that we'd see a huge improvement in that.
I don't think I want to live in Billund. It's a quaint town to visit, but it's in the absolute middle of nowhere. There's nothing to do.
That's not a life choice. It's like joining the Navy and going on a boat for the rest of your life.
You've got to be like a real hermit, I think, to be able to live in a town that small.
You got to commit to that.
I mean, there's no. You don't even think of the things you'd be sacrificing. There's no Walmart or Target or you'd have access to Lego, but
barely.
There's no stores. There's no things to do. There's no bowling alley. I'm sure there's things to do, but
we take a lot of stuff for granted in the United States.
Yeah,
and we'd be missing.
There's not a lot of shopping and entertainment in Billund.
But I don't think I'm going to be getting this one, Daniel. I don't know if anyone that I know is going to get it. But
it is a gift with purchase. Is that right?
I imagine it is. It's got to be a Black Friday or something.
Probably going to be a Black Friday. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we have any information on that yet.
It's probably out there somewhere, but yeah. So I hear Billund is so boring. Oh no, it's fantastic to visit. But I wouldn't want to live there.
Yeah, there's lots to do if you're visiting. You can go to Lego House, and you could go to Legoland, or if you're fortunate enough to get in something like the Inside Tour, there's plenty of that stuff to do. But I'm saying if you live there's a lot of stuff that I think you take for granted here in the United States that you would just go, oh, I don't have access to that anymore.
Exactly.
we're in a little town in the middle of a cow pasture.
Yeah, there's literally Billund is just grass, and Denmark itself is very flat and grassy place. That's all.
Very fantastic place to visit. Highly recommend, but I don't think I would want to live there.
Absolutely. But let's see. So, do we want to just keep going through the photos here?
Sure. Yeah, okay. Pick another photo.
So, Lego released a lineup of sets actually, and I did not see these on the horizon at all. I did not, expect these to come. However, I'm not upset with them. I think it's very, par for the course as far as Disney and princess stuff. So
any of the recent, Disney movies that have come out, it's very much in the same vein as Encanto or what was the one before that? I can't remember.
There's been a couple. Rey and the Last Dragon.
Yeah, any of those.
So this is King Magnifico's Castle. This is from the Disney Wish movie that's going to be coming out soon.
The biggest one.
Yeah, I'm starting out with the big one.
All right.
And I like the build techniques that are happening here. It's a nice little castle build. The plastic roof piece is a little bit,
I like that.
You like that?
And I'm gonna actually real quick use the there's the chump.
What a bum.
I'm gonna use this as a quick transition here in the middle of talking about these Wish sets. So
I'm going back out.
So what does a folded plastic pointed roof remind you of?
It reminds you of the mall at Stranger Things.
No. What Lego set? What Lego set does a folded plastic tinted roof, origami style plastic tinted roof?
Oh, Hiroshima, obviously.
No. He got it.
Yeah.
The original Hagrid's Hut. Which there is a rumor for another Hagrid's Hut remake. To which everyone groaned. To which everyone groaned because they've made like 10 different Hagrid's Huts. If they do like an OG style remake of the crummy plastic tent roofed version of Hagrid's Hut using this piece, I think that would actually be cool.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it till right now when I just saw that, but that looks exactly like Hagrid, the roof of Hagrid's Hut.
Some holocron vibes.
Yeah,
that too.
You can make a cool holocron with that piece.
I know Morgan knows what I'm talking about.
They don't do a lot of colored clear plastic things like
this. See, Ben Cossey was saying it too. There you go. Yeah.
Hagrid's Hut plastic roof, which there is a rumor right now for a Hagrid's Hut remake, which everyone was like, "Oh, great!" Not
Hagrid the Hut.
Yeah, I think it was because Ben spelled Hut with 2 T's.
Nice.
Exactly.
But anyway, yes, let's carry on talking about this set.
All right, yeah, it's good. It's got some nice pieces. It's got some interesting figures.
Shalom.
I don't know who commented that.
That's Chris.
It's probably Chris.
Yeah, because he's in Israel.
Exactly.
Nice.
So the little sprite character is probably the most interesting thing for me. It's like this little... It's on a little stand.
Yeah, it's the Wish is what I feel like it's going to be.
It's got to be the Wish. And it's got a couple...
It looks like something out of Super Mario.
It reminds me of Link with the
Galaxy
little sprite, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's very interesting. So that's... I think Disney's taking some notes from some other, media sources there. So it's good.
You guys scoot in a little more, Joe.
Get you in
Skirt!
All right. Yeah, we
that,
framed this up. No, we're good. We framed this up for 2 people. Now we got 3 because Joe decided to show up an hour late.
I was planning on coming in late because I'm closing tonight, so I was gonna come in at 11, and then I was getting ready and I was like, "Babe, what's today?" She's like, "It's Wednesday," and I was like, "Oh," and it was like 10:30, so I pulled it up. I was like, I guess they don't need me.
Yeah, we survived. We survived for 40 minutes without you. So.
I got some good news and bad news for everybody. I really like this cape on the king, which has got this like blue, this kind of royal blue color with stars on the inside.
Anything?
Problem is, the neck hole is going to be pin size.
That's so stupid.
Unless you want to really stretch it or risk cutting it or something to get it over
dumb.
A minifigure neck hole, that ain't going to work.
Also, this guy would have been cool if he was a minifig.
Yeah, he would. I can't figure out what's going on with this round window here. I can't figure out what piece that is.
That's probably a print or a sticker.
Yeah, but
maybe. But there's like this weird little notch thing at the bottom. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, going to the next one.
Anyway, the next one we have here is Ash's Cottage.
That one was $100, by the way.
So not a bad price. Ash's Cottage. I love the yellow roof. I actually like the sticker use for the flagstone walls at the bottom. And the lavender elements are cool. So, what do you guys think?
The sets don't look bad. It's just mini dolls. That's my only problem.
You don't like the mini dolls?
I'm not a mini dog person. There's so many better minifigs that they've made mini dolls of, like Flynn. He looks so much better as a minifigure. This guy with the
Marcel.
It's medieval Marcel.
Marcel's in Marcel's in Wish. You didn't know that?
I do now. Yeah, it does look like Marcel.
There's Carbo.
Look at him. Look at that face.
Hey, I'm Marcel.
That is Look at that.
That's Marcel.
That is a creepy grin on his face. Yeah, that is.
It's a really creepy grin.
You got a wish.
There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
How you want to take a wish?
Yeah. Let me play a little song.
Oh.
Ding 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 ding. Oh dear.
It was a nice piece. Is that a Mario piece?
Yeah.
It's like there's little corner ones, but also it's like a 1x4.
Yeah, so honestly some great parts, but yeah, if you don't like mini dolls, this is not going to be your jam. I love mini dolls,
not at all.
So I'm going to be fine. But
and it does have nice sets. The sets look pretty good.
There's not really too much going on the interiors of these either.
Nah, not really.
From what I can tell.
Marcel through the multiverse.
There are these nice... I've seen them in a few of these sets. These little 1x1 white tiles with this interesting kind of tile print on it. Sort of a geometric triangle tile pattern.
Does anyone know when this movie comes out?
I couldn't tell you.
I didn't even know it was going to be a
This
movie
one's
until we got Lego.
$50 for Asha's Cottage. I don't know if you said that in that. So $100 for the King Magnifico's castle, $50 for Asha's Cottage.
And then the
What's
last
next
one.
you got?
And then we got the little in-town build. Let's see what this is called. Asha in the city of Rosas.
It's just her in the city.
Yeah. For $20 though.
No, it's not
That one's
bad.
probably the
$20.
best priced one.
Is that dog wearing an outfit? It literally
It's
is.
got a shirt on.
No, that's
it's
like
not,
a
I
little
don't think it's
goat.
a dog. Yeah. I
Oh,
think
it
it's
does
like
look like a goat.
Lego goats are back.
Oh my gosh.
They did it.
It's the Lego goat. It's back.
Yeah,
It's
Fazoom
here.
said goat, Lego goat if you ordered a Lego goat on Wish.
On
Ah.
Wish.com. That's funny.
Smart. That is hilarious. Yeah, that little wish or that star thingy looks straight up like one of those things from Mario. You were right.
Yeah, Mario
It looks
or-
straight up like
It's
one of
got
those
a
little
Nintendo-
star, one of those
Nintendo
star
vibe,
people.
Yeah.
Wish release is November 22, so that's actually coming up. That's pretty soon.
What
Yeah,
What
that's
is
like-
the
that's
premise of this movie?
Thanksgiving.
I'm very interested.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, she's got this little star, which is probably like a wish, and then there's like a wishing well thing. So
There's this little emblem with the
Ooh.
flag and the white tiles that you were pointing out, Daniel. That's
Those are nice.
I'm sure her whole mission is going to be to use this wish to do something that,
And she ends up
that
not
is
using
like
it?
self-serving, but then in the end she's going to sacrifice it to save somebody else or save the world or something. I don't know. It's-
Shocking.
Yep. Okay. Well, anyway, so
I don't
these are...
think. I think this is just a Disney princess movie. It's not a Pixar movie. I think Pixar movies usually have better plot
Yeah,
lines.
they definitely do.
Disney princess movies are more
Some of them are pretty
predictable.
It's probably going to be kind of par for the course.
Puss in Boots did it better. Nexus said, "Yeah, absolutely." Nexus.
Yeah.
I much prefer Pixar movies.
Puss in Boots was
So are we going to do a store group watch of Wish when it comes out in November?
Absolutely
I
not.
doubt
No?
it. I highly doubt it.
have fun, Mark.
Oh, dang it. Oh, well.
October 1st is when the sets are coming out, though. So the movie is not till
Okay.
November, but the sets will be out October.
A month
1st.
away for the sets, and then
Yep.
another month for the movie. So
Dang, Morgan said in Wish, Asha, a sharp-witted idealist, makes a wish so powerful that it is answered by a cosmic force, a little ball of boundless energy called Star.
Okay.
Which is on the Legend of the Wishing
That's
Star.
so
So she's already
interesting.
made the wish. I thought the whole
Yeah.
thing was going to be building up to what her wish
Yeah, that's very
is.
interesting.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's we don't know what the movie's about. Now
Yeah,
we're
whatever.
getting into
We're
territory that's not our
speculating.
expertise.
We're speculating about something I don't care about. So,
Yeah, I
alright,
really
let's-
don't.
There's Doodle Bricks. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Doodle Breaks.
Mike Hipwell's here. Wish upon a star. Exactly. Chris
Oh,
is-
Brett Lee says the Christmas Star Wars text is a print. Already saw a review on it. Nice.
What were we talking about
Awesome.
earlier?
The Millennium Falcon
The diorama.
holiday diorama. Yeah, the Sacred Texts book is a
Oh,
print.
that's cool.
That's the thing we were saying was the only redeeming quality about it.
Yeah, it's a mid set.
Yeah.
Very mid.
It's below mid.
It says diorama, and it's literally not even really a diorama.
It's a
just
vignette.
It's a little section of the.
vignette. Oh, I've got some bad news.
Do bad news. I like bad news.
Lego Marvel
Oh
Series.
yeah, well we all knew that was
Series
gonna
2
happen.
collectible figures already being stolen from the boxes in stores.
I haven't even seen any in stores
Shocker.
yet.
Yeah,
I've looked
so
a couple times.
I know this isn't going to be every situation, but
that
this
thing
is
is destroyed.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what price tag that is. You can tell what store that's in. It's a
Walmart.
It's a
Walmart.
Walmart somewhere, and they're just getting ripped right out. So
Yep.
it's too bad. I don't know if the bags would necessarily fix that problem though. So
They were harder
Better?
to get open,
Yeah.
and it's not as easy as just
Well,
busting open a box,
I
dumping
don't
them
know.
out.
It was about the bag versus the box being physically harder to open. It's that people are frustrated that they can't feel them. They say, "Well, if you're not going to let me feel them, I'm just going to steal it." I
Yeah.
guess. Not that that's a justification for it, but
yeah, this is
it's people are upset about this.
it's interesting.
It's been one way for a long time, and now they've made a very drastic change.
Yeah, I remember when I did look for minifigures and bags.
Yeah,
It's been a couple years.
Geo Joe saying that he went to find some and he just found empty boxes as well.
I'm sure.
That's so sad.
I mean, I was
Wow.
seeing what's probably happening is there are, well, I won't say good-natured people because you shouldn't be doing this either, but there are people who are probably popping the boxes open a little bit to see what's in it and then putting them back. But then other people are probably coming along, finding the open ones,
And
and
being
just
like-
dumping them out and taking
Yeah.
it. Or
Mhm.
kids, or
Yeah.
who knows.
Yeah. And then Ben says they've been delayed by a month here in Australia, sadly. So that's interesting to hear.
For
too.
the Marvel figs?
I think so. That's what
That
they're
is sad.
referring Yeah.
Now, Chris McBricker said Mario didn't have that issue, but it also is Mario.
to. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the same level.
It also didn't have the figure, and it was just like an accessory.
Yeah, it's a bunch of like parts to build a figure, and it's not the same as a minifigure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Carbo's seen the same thing, destroyed boxes, not just CMF. Actual large sets just emptying shelves. Ooh, that's terrible. Okay, so that might be just a security issue.
Walmart just has issues. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what they're going to do is they're just going to start locking them up. They're going to put them either in those big plastic boxes or they're going to put them behind glass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the argument that Lego should have known is dumb. No one should steal. Lego is dumb, creating an easier opening package than the bag.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. So.
Yeah.
Interesting. Anyway, so that was bad news, but hopefully you can still find your Marvel series figures somewhere. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I've gotten a couple that we got traded in here so far.
Mm-hmm.
So
you got Storm recently.
I did get Storm. I have Storm, Beast, and Moon Knight. So
there you go.
Not too bad, but hopefully we'll get more in.
I need the rest of the X-Men figures.
Yeah, I know you wanted Storm. That's why I bought it.
It's okay. It's a great figure.
It is a great figure.
I think it's worth collecting. Do we have anything on your list there, Dana, that you want to
read
about?
So there's a... The first one went under a lot of people's radar, I'm sure, but this is the second wave of the Lego Ideas X Pick-a-Brick sort of collaboration. The first wave was a lot of just kind of very simple builds. I know we talked about it here on the Morning Break, but most of them really weren't anything special. They were just very small builds that you could build from what was available, either, I guess, on Pick-a-Brick in stores or off of Bricks and Pieces online.
Mm-hmm.
But they're now on Wave 2, and again, they're really not very exciting. I'll read the names, but you can find the pictures of them on most Lego news sites. Back to the Middle Ages by Damsos Bricks. I don't know. It's got some cool minifigures.
Cool.
I would be surprised that those minifigure pieces would be on Pick-a-Brick. There's one that looks like a little Lego store, but nothing crazy compared to other Lego store actual sets that we get. Let's make a Green Day display, something with mini dolls, I don't know. Modular minifigure crossing, it's like a street crosswalk, and then a police lineup.
That's beautiful.
Which is actually kind of cool.
That's funny.
There's like a straight up old Western minifigure in here, so these must be preliminary designs, because there's no way these pieces
Can you show that one to the camera?
Yeah, that's
pretty
awesome.
The model, maybe it just doesn't include minifigures at all, but let's see.
That's good.
There you go. It's just like a little police lineup scene. There's a camera and glass. So, interesting. Oh, and then the last one, RC car mini racing. There's like some people racing RC cars in a street, and then the stage. It's just a little stage. So, I don't know.
There you go, Ben. I did wear a cool shirt. It's just not.
That's actually a cool shirt. You're right.
It's the what's it saying? The Beavers.
The Beavers.
The
yeah.
Beavers.
It's baseball and Bucky.
It's Bucky's. Yeah.
Two of my favorite things.
we'll see if anything better comes out of that series in the future. But so far they've been really pretty.
I stand corrected. Yes, there you go, Ben. I got you.
Alrighty, so I have one last picture to share, and this is I don't know, how new is this news? Did we talk about the Speed Champions?
No, we
last
didn't.
week? Yeah.
So.
No.
So, couple set numbers, prices, and kind of themes. You got Mustang, Audi, and an unknown one. I think there was some follow-up to that, but I'm not sure.
The BMW 2-pack, though.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
So
they haven't made a BMW before.
Apparently, there's a bit of a price hike because they were $20 before.
They were
$20.
$20.
Yeah,
so $7 increase.
They're rounding it up.
Maybe,
are they adding more accessories on the sides, or is it just the car?
344 parts for one of them.
Yeah,
that's a good amount of parts.
Still a pretty good price point.
I don't know. I don't collect Speed Champions, so I'm not sure.
I'm wondering if they have like a little garage, or they have an extra figure, or what's adding anything to the value, or if it's just they're raising the price.
They're probably the same size and scale, but they're probably using more and more parts now because they're getting smaller and more detailed parts. They make a lot of new molds for Speed Champions. That's how we get a lot of things. Those little 2/3 height snot bricks with the round back that's new. That was definitely made for Speed Champions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sort of angled panels and things
that
they
Lemur
usually
Bricks
make to get the contour.
Is right. He said this year's was $25. I do remember that actually. They were $25.
Okay. So they've only gone up by
not all of them are 20. Not all are 25. So it's like depends on the set. So a couple bucks an increase, but it's been slowly. Now
I'm sure brickheads are going to have to go up pretty soon.
That would be funny.
I should do a police lineup mock with all stormtroopers.
Just do like the OG, the different versions.
Different versions would be interesting.
And then the First Order obviously is the one.
Well, I think you could do one with medium legs, and he could be a little short to be a stormtrooper.
That would be funny.
Exactly. There's Buc-ee's in Texas. Yes, I think that's where they're from.
Yeah, that's where they started.
We have a couple in Georgia now too.
We do, and then there's one in Auburn as well.
Yeah, exactly. Ben has a comment there. Lego seems to let the Speed Champions designers do whatever they want with new pieces. It's awesome. Yeah, I think it's good.
Well, I mean, I like with anybody, I'm sure they keep them on a semi-tight leash in terms of what they let them make new molds for, because it has to be usable for other things. But yeah, they definitely get a lot. All right, so there is a contest winner for the Lego Ideas Disney 100 Years of Fairy Tales contest. Another collaboration with Target, interestingly enough. So the winning fan model, I'll throw it up here because I don't think we got it loaded in.
Mm-hmm.
This is the fan model, not final product. I got it.
That's it.
Get rotated. So it's sort of a large, the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey with all kinds of scenes flying around it. So, that's a rough model, but it'll be interesting to see what comes out of that. Another Disney 100 set, but since this was a contest that happened this year, I imagine the set won't come out for at least a year from now, so it'll be kind of well after the Disney 100 stuff is over. So, but I'm sure it'll still be interesting for Disney fans to see.
Yeah, that'll be good to see. Disney's been doing a lot of Lego sets recently, and I think it's a good thing. So, good for the Disney fans. So,
yeah.
Where's Star Trek? Anyway, what else? Any other news we have today? Is that about it for lists?
The only other thing...
I'm looking at something right now. One of the people I follow on Instagram just reposted their post about the description of the UCS Venator and then put 2 winky faces. So if we get pictures of the Venator later today, I'm gonna predict that.
That would be a very morning break thing to have the pictures drop just as soon as we finish streaming.
It's gonna happen soon, Yeah.
Any word on the rumored Jaws set? Well, I think that was Ideas, wasn't it?
That's Ideas. Happen. It's not a rumor. I mean, it's going to happen.
I think it's we're just waiting for future news about Jaws.
It takes a while. I think that was in one of the last... I think that was in the most recent review phase to get approved. So there are still a few other sets that we're still waiting on before that.
Yeah, it'll be eventually coming through the pipeline.
Speaking of Ideas, though, the actual most recent review phase has concluded. So there are 49 projects that have qualified for the second stage 2023 review. I am not going to read them all because that's a ridiculous amount. But to rattle off some ones that I think are highlights, we've got The Muppets Show, DreamWorks Shrek Swamp. That would be a good one.
Taylor Swift Lover House.
Yep. Phineas and Ferb, Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated.
Hey!
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I think could be a cool one. Let's see, Jumanji Game Board.
The Very Hungry Caterpillar?
That would
Bro,
be a good
let's
one.
go.
A second submission for the Muppet Theater. Another submission for Taylor Swift Lover House.
Wait, a third?
A third submission for Taylor Swift Lover House.
Oh, Taylor Swift the Eras
Fourth submission for Taylor Swift The Eras Tour.
We're going to get Lego Taylor Swift, guys. I can feel it.
Disney Pixar's Luxo Junior Lamp. That would be cool.
That'd be fun. Great ball
the
contraption.
Krusty Krab. I'd really like to see a SpongeBob set come back, even if it has to be as an Ideas set, but I don't know if they will.
Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff there.
Some fun ones. So go on Lego Ideas and peruse the options so that you can be greatly disappointed when none of them.
Carbo said please no. Yeah, amen to that.
You don't want a Lego Taylor Swift minifigure? That'd be amazing.
That would be the worst thing since BTS.
Hey, that BTS sold really well.
I don't care.
Bro, we've had one sitting over there for like a month.
Yeah, none of the Lego fans want it.
So we've ever got.
None of the Lego fans want it, but the BTS fans wanted it. So
okay, this is not Lego news, but I still had a tab open from it because somebody told me they're making a sequel to Chicken Run.
Dude, I heard that. My siblings told me that,
it's
and I was like, "That's funny."
It's coming out on Netflix in like November or December. Something about really a nugget.
Yeah.
Dawn of the Nugget. Dawn of the Nugget. And I think it's because Ginger had a baby or something.
That's so funny. Literally, that movie came out the year I was born.
It's such an old movie. But it's so good.
That's fun. That's good. All right. Well,
it does have a great soundtrack done by John Powell, though. I will say.
Really good soundtrack.
Yes. Classic.
We got one more store news. So Chris is in Israel right now.
Yep.
So we need everybody to make bets. Drop in the comments your predictions. Chris has taken a Lego minifigure with him, a sig fig.
Will he lose
his sig fig. Will he lose? Yeah, bet number 1, will he lose it before he gets where he's going? Number 2, he is taking it to the Dead Sea, which is known for being extremely salty and people can just like lay back and float. Like you can't drown in the Dead Sea. Will a Lego minifigure float on the surface, like if you drop a Lego minifigure in regular water, I think it'll kind of
it'll be buoyant.
Bob, it'll be buoyant. But will it float level on the surface of the Dead Sea?
That is the question. Put in your bets now.
No running experiments either. No drawing up salt baths and dropping Lego minifigs in.
Exactly. Yeah.
So place your predictions in the live chat now, or if you're viewing this after the fact, drop it in the comments. We should do a poll, actually. Let's do a community poll.
You can do a community poll. I'll do that.
All right, we'll do that after the stream. We'll put a poll up on the community tab.
Will it float? Will it sink? Will it bounce off the surface?
Or will Chris lose it? That'll be option 4. Chris loses it before he gets to the Dead Sea.
Exactly. Yeah. No. So look forward to that. Chris will be posting some short videos.
Carbo said customs will seize the minifig.
Yeah, probably. Morgan said Tel Aviv break.
Maybe we'll float.
We're scouting it out, you know.
Yeah,
safe bet.
Make sure you like the video as well before you head over there to the community tab.
Have I liked it?
Pent Up Rigging says sink.
I have.
So
I just did.
Sink. Interesting.
There you go. We got at least one sink vote.
I don't think it'll sink.
I think it'll probably.
Well, the reason
float.
people float is because you've got non-salinated water in your body.
Yeah.
So you're less.
So if your minifigure is salty, it'll float. It'll sink.
Well, I don't know because it's plastic. It's not made.
I'm confused.
It's not made of flesh and water.
That's true. All right. Well, we'll find out. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We sure appreciate you guys watching this with us. We'll be back with more streams tomorrow. Joy Building in the evening.
Thank you, Joe, for working us into your very busy schedule.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Thank you for attending, Joe.
I
this morning.
definitely didn't have Austin just text me and say there's like 4 or 5 trades to do. So.
All right.
Well, Garrett's out there.
You never know.
We'll catch you guys later. Have a great day.